Now, if you don't have any friends who own a pickup truck, you may find this hard to believe, but the best-selling vehicle in North America, without a doubt, is the pickup truck, with General Motors and Ford in a constant battle for the #1 spot. Now, they don't come cheap. I mean, they come with the latest automotive technology, leather interiors, CD players, 25 cup holders, and so on. So what's my point? Well, I'm glad you asked. You know, despite all these improvements and despite the selection, as we're about to see for some truck lovers, it's still not enough.
All right, I'd like to welcome everybody here today to the 4th Annual Open House and Truck Show here in Ajax, Ontario. The summer season is here. We got our wheels cleaned up. Our trucks are lowered down. The tunes are pumping, and we're ready for summer.
Customization is much easier. This is today's hot rod that the kids can't afford that aren't left. All the old car bodies are gone, so trucks are definitely more doable than, say, a Mustang or a Camaro. So it's a good choice if you want to make your own statement.
What kind of statements are they trying to make here?
Take a look at me. That's the #1 statement most of these kids want to say.
He's in a good mood for a race.
Well, most of our customers usually drive an older truck, you know, a couple years old, so it gives them time and budget-wise and cost to customize it. The guys that have the budget for the newer ones still definitely want to customize, you know, through lowering rims and paint. Handling is a definite improvement when it comes to lowering a vehicle, but I think most people just want the looks. They want to take the air out between the wheel wells, they want to get lower to the ground. It's got a sporty look to it, and I think that's what they go for.
Well, I'm a machinist for a living, and being a machinist I can never leave things enough alone. I've always got to play with it. Everything seems to have been done to cars in the past, but now with the better design of truck and the way things are going, I just couldn't leave it alone. It cried out, it had to be altered. A lot of our designs come from California, and they're thinking that they have it out in California, and I thought it had to be the first one done like it. It's a 1990 454 SS, which was originally supposed to be a limited production, but sold so well that GM said, well, we've got to keep it going, so they kept it going to 93. Some of the unique features on it is the running neon that is on this vehicle, which is actually built right into the vehicle. You've just got to use your imagination and get the brain cells working just to get that extra little bit that someone hasn't thought of before.
Tell me what you got here, and is it kind of a wolf in sheep's clothing, or what? Tell me about it.
Well, yeah, it is a wolf in sheep's clothing. It's got a V8 under the hood. It's a 305 with 400 turbo tranny, shift kit, bit of engine work done to it, rear end work done to it, but to look at it, she looks stock. And custom show, I mean, we've still got the customs, got the shaved door handles, the roll pan, French license plate, you know, it's been lowered. So everybody else likes to lift their hoods and show what they got, but keep it quiet and simple, and makes the competitors and the viewers wonder what you've got under the hood. It's a little different, but it tends to draw the crowds when you leave 2 patches of rubber when you're leaving and wondering, hey, that doesn't look too stock anymore.
Well, originally I bought this truck from Active Tire. I always liked pickups, and I just didn't like to have the same truck like everyone, so I just came with the idea of cut the roof, put the roof in the back, and all of that stuff. It's not completely finished as yet, but eventually we're gonna have hydraulics on the tonneau cover in the back, and then when it's raining, I can take out the roof and put it on, and hydraulics will bring it back down, and everything will be nice and okay.
What makes you work all day and then spend a lot of time working on this? What drives you? What's it all about?
For the love of it, having something that nobody else has.
Well, this is a very old trend. You can thank our Mexican friends and the guys down in South LA. It's something that's been going on since the 50s and has been quiet, but with today's new products and new skills available in shops around the world, it's come back, and it's very, very affordable. Usually in the $2,500 to $5,000 range will definitely get you a vehicle that'll dance up and down, side to side, back to front, or 3-wheel motion.
And it's just for looks?
It's just for looks. It's just for fun. It has nothing to do with anything else. It's either it's me, and that's the end of the story.
I've been dying to ask this question. Why do you do this?
It's theft proof, it's different, and nobody can tow my truck when I'm downtown.
You can put it flat down,
Oh yeah,
and it's different.
oh yeah, it's definitely different. Definitely a crowd pleaser, and everybody loves it.
You never do it while driving, though.
Never. Can't do it. There's a switch that locks it out.
And you never do it after a heavy meal.
I wouldn't try it.
No hydraulics on this truck. Aren't you a little out of the norm here?
A little bit. Now that I look around and see all the trick stuff here, it's a 51 Ford panel delivery. I've owned it almost 10 years now. It took about 5 winters of work to get it to where it is now. And I've always liked vans for work trucks, and I was looking for a truck to do over, and I found this van.
The satisfaction, does it come, I mean, what kind of satisfaction do you get out of something like this?
Oh, definitely personal. There's no financial benefits. It's appraised at about half of what I put into it. About $46,000 so far.
$46,000 you put into this truck?
So far.
Are you a married man?
Yes.
Which is the better half thing?
She would like to have spent the money on a new Corvette.